Hello and welcome back to Humans and Society. This video focuses on the topic social relationships under the subject personal development. Social groups are two or more people who interact with one another and refer to themselves as a social unit. A social group is meant to satisfy our need for a sense of belonging, acceptance, and affiliation. A primary group is the group a person interacts with regularly, with their bonds usually lasting for a long time. The connection is personal and intimate in nature. That is why a person's identity is connected with the group. Friends and family are both considered primary groups. A secondary group has no personal ties because they are task-oriented in nature, and the members are together only until the goal is accomplished. Meeting with the group is not necessarily required, is less frequent, and only concerned with the tasks at hand. Work colleagues, schoolmates, church choirs, and sports teams are examples of secondary groups. From our primary groups, we form friendships. It is one of the most important and meaningful interpersonal relationships that a person can have. A friendship is a connection formed by two or more people through shared experiences, common interests, and time spent together. Friendship bonds tend to stay strong even after long periods apart. And real friends are always concerned about each other's well-being, but can joke about each other's shortcomings without getting offended. A clique is an exclusive group whose members interact more closely, to the relative exclusion of non-members. It is prevalent in adolescent social settings, like the school. There is an acknowledged leader with charisma, popularity, and status and power to exert influence over the other members. The group dynamics change when the leader loses influence and a new one takes her place, or when members mature and form actual friendships with other people. Before we continue, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment below for topics you would like to be discussed in future videos. Social influence is when a person's actions, thoughts, and feelings are affected by others, and this happens through socialization. Norms are the standards that dictates what is typical or average behavior, opinion, or beliefs of a certain group. The first type of social influence is called conformity. Conformity is the act of adjusting behavior, opinions, and beliefs to agree with the prevailing norm to gain acceptance and avoid ridicule or rejection. A person with low self-esteem is usually compelled to conform to gain a sense of security that comes with belonging to a group. Conformity fosters cohesiveness and increases group efficiency. However, a good time to avoid conformity is if the group behaves in a way that is hurtful to others. The second type of social influence is called compliance. Compliance is the act of giving in or agreeing with the group, even if you hold a different opinion to avoid confrontation or disruption and maintain peace. Compliance involves adapting to the actions of others without necessarily changing your ideas. It involves a certain level of sacrifice and self-control, so one must avoid excessive compliance that may affect self-worth. The third type of social influence is identification. Identification is the act of agreeing with the famous, respectable, or well-liked people by virtue of their popularity. Regular people follow the popular person who exerts great influence over them. The fourth type of social influence is called obedience. Obedience is the act of following authority figures who exercise influence and power. It is necessary to maintain social order. Obedience can be destructive when there is abuse or incompetence on the part of the person in authority. Interacting with others gives you the opportunity to learn and to get new or fresh perspectives for looking at things. Other people serve as source of emotional support, encouragement, and inspiration, which should motivate you to keep going. The ideas discussed in this video are based on the content standards of the Department of Education. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.